I know this is something unusual. I've never done anything like this before. So, actually, but it was one of those days. And right now, I'm just indulging. And I guess some people would call it indulging. I call it self care. And I think it's something that every person, whether you're a man or a woman, should do, especially if you're a woman, because women tend to wear so many different hats and they take care of so many different people, and you tend to forget about yourself and forget about taking care of yourself. So I think this is something that you should do on a daily basis. You should spend at least a few minutes a day doing some form of self-care. One of the things I love to do is to take an Epsom salt bath, which is what I'm doing right now, but I haven't really put the Epsom salt in. Right now I just have some bubbles running, but what I have here, let me move my teacup out of the way. What I have is, it looks like a tea bag or a giant tea bag, but in it is a blend of Epsom salts, sea salt, lavender, chamomile, and a few other herbs that's all mixed together. And these are all designed specifically for like pain relief because I have lupus, and I tend to get a lot of pain in my joints and stuff. So I have to use a lot of natural method, or I try to use a lot of natural methods to alleviate the pain, and this is one of them. So I make my own little, I would say little, my giant tea bags of pain relief herbal blends, and I just take it and you just toss it into the tub, and I give it a little bit of a squeeze every now and then, just to kind of really get the herbs, you know, the essence of the herbs out into the water. The sea salt and the Epsom salt would blend, and have just lavender, just a sachet of lavender. You can just toss it in, or you can just sprinkle a couple of drops of lavender essential oil into the tub with your Epsom salt. Um, Now, you might want to mix the lavender essential oils with another carrier oil, or if you mix it in with the Epsom salt before you put it into the bathtub, that actually will be a lot better as well, because you don't want to have just pure essential oil floating around, because if if you have an allergy, then, well, pure essential oils really shouldn't touch your skin. There should always be some kind of a carrier oil um, that you use with the essential oils, and that will help it to even um, get into your system a lot faster and last a lot longer as well. I wish you could smell this room. I know it's a bathroom, but it doesn't smell like a bathroom right now. It's just a little bit of heaven with all of the herbal aromas that are going on in here. There's lavender. There's just a hint of peppermint, a hint of lemongrass, and then there's the chamomile. I can't really smell the chamomile, but you can. It does have a real calming effect on you. If you have any questions about these herbal sachets or about any of the other products, or they're all DIYs. These are things that I make because in another video I'm probably going to talk about this. Several years ago, I ended up in the ER because two pharmaceutical medications that I was taking that it turns out should not have been taken together, but I was never informed of that, ended up putting me near cardiac arrest. So ever since then, I ended up going on this natural remedies, kind of journey, and I became a certified herbalist. So I started making my own products, and I try not to use pharmaceuticals unless it's absolutely necessary, because I found so many, it's kind of going back to my roots, because I was actually raised on what we call bush medicine. But since I came here, I live in America now. I actually took my first Tylenol. I think I was in college, so that was a while. But I decided after that incident a few years ago, when I was first diagnosed with lupus, actually, I decided to go back and start doing a lot more research on the things that I grew up using, and I found so many things that I had already been using that were really good for different things. And throughout my research, I thought, you know what? Why don't I just become a certified herbalist? So I went to school and I trained, and I also became an aromatherapy consultant in the process. So that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of on this. I wouldn't say this is a journey. It's definitely is a journey, and it's something I learn. I learn something new every single day about a particular herb or plant that I basically grew up with. So if you have any questions about any of these things, just go ahead and post them in the comments below. And I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to continue to sew for a few minutes longer. Thank you for watching. Like I said, if you would like to know more, just post your comments below, and I will answer them as quickly as I can. Thanks again, and I will see you later.